Shemai, do you need to tune your ukulele? Yes, you do. Okay, so you need to tune your ukulele. Don't panic, I'll show you a few different ways. Maybe you've got something that looks like that, a clip-on tuner. I'll be showing you how to use ukulele pitch pipes. Maybe you've got an app on your mobile phone. If not, I'll show you how they work. And I will even show you what that does. Okay, so yeah, ukulele's a little bit out of tune. It's only a little bit, so we're going to use one of these. It's a clip-on electric tuner. They're quite cheap to buy. You put it onto the top of the ukulele and it works by using the vibrations going through the wood, which means you can still tune your ukulele even if there's other sounds or music around you. So let's have a little go. I'm going to come in a bit closer so you can see the tuner. Hopefully that's clear enough. Now then, what you want to do is the first string that you're going to tune, run your finger along it so that you know which peg to turn. And then when you pluck the string, can you see the little yellow dots down the bottom? That's showing we're flat or the note is too low. So I'm turning the peg. You see, I'm not turning it very far. And I'm aiming to get to the top. There we go. And it's even saying underneath G because it's our G string. Now then, I'm going to do the same. I'm going to go along with my C string, follow my finger so I know which peg to turn. Oh, look at that. It's already in tune. And then our E string, so we're following, we know which peg to go to. Oh, now that one's quite low. So, there we are. It's not that out of tune, so I'm not turning the peg very far. And then our top string, our A string, goes to this peg. Ooh, look at that. Now that's quite sharp or too high. So I'm just going to bring the peg down a little bit until we get to that middle. Almost there. One more little turn. There we go. So now our ukulele is nice and in tune. Okay, I'm just going to run through a couple of the little features that lots of these tuners have. You'll notice there's a U at the bottom. There we are, all right? And that's telling us this is in ukulele mode. If I press, there's the power button, you'll see it changing. It goes to V for violin, and then C for chromatic, or G for guitar, B for bass, and then U back to ukulele again. That is quite important because it's picking up certain notes. So if you've got it on, for example, the violin setting, it won't be the same strings as on a ukulele. Also, there's a little number, 440. Not really for you to worry about, okay? But if your tuner says something other than 440 on it, go up or down to make sure it does, because that's just a standard tuning. And you'll notice this one's actually a USB powered tuner, which is brilliant because it means I'm not constantly changing the batteries in it. Okay, so they are just some of the different features, and lots of the different tuners have the same features. And there we go, a very well-known brand of guitar, so is our Fender, and it works in exactly the same way. All right, so they're all pretty similar. Clip it on. If it's near enough in tune, these are great. I couldn't do a tuner video without showing you my really cool Ukuleleans tuner. Works in the same sort of way. When it's in tune, it flashes green. There we are, little alien. Okay, another way of tuning are these pitch pipes. Now, God, I had a set of these when I was a kid for tuning my cello. All right, Now then, they're great, especially if your ukulele is really out of tune or if it's new, because the electronic tuners are not so good if the ukulele is very out of tune. So it says the 4 different strings on there. So what I'm going to do is look for my G. So in effect, I'm tuning it by ear. Now you can at least get it close enough so that then you can double check it with your electric tuner then. My C. That's pretty good. Then my E string. Oh my God. I feel like I'm playing a kazoo now. And then my A. Okay, so these are great ukulele pitch pipes. They are really cheap, great. Pop them in your case. And then if your ukulele is too out of tune for a tuner or your battery has run out, you've got another way of tuning. So there are loads of different ways you can tune your ukulele. I'm sure many of us have got one of these, a mobile phone. You can download loads and loads of different apps, many of them for free. Some of them work like a tuner and they listen to the ukulele and tell you if you're in tune or not. Some of them will just play the correct pitch for you to tune your each string to. So in this case, I'm going to press my A string, so I know it's the correct string, and then hopefully if I pluck my A string, there we are, it tells me I'm in tune. Or if I click on my C string, there we are, it's telling me I'm on C. Alright, and it's telling me I'm in tune. So those are different kinds of apps for your phone or your tablet. Okay, there are a couple of different types of apps. This one, you just listen to the note. This is the Ukulele Companion. So if I press on my A, alright, it's just playing the pitch of the A string. Now these are really handy if your ukulele is really out of tune, because it gives you the correct pitch. I can move across, alright, to my next string. It is a little bit annoying actually, but it's free and it does the job on my C string and indeed my G string. Okay, it isn't really any different to you playing the notes on a piano. It is easier because it's telling you which strings to play, and if you don't play the piano, you might not necessarily know which keys to press. So another great app. Okay, hardcore tuning, all right? Now, this is a Jowoom Smart Tuner T2. You only do really need one of these if you're a music teacher or you run a ukulele group, or you're changing a lot of strings, or you've got a lot of ukuleles to tune. It's brilliant. Watch this. All I'm going to do is I'm going to pop the end part over my peg. I'll pluck the string. Now I'm not touching the peg there. The tuner did all of that and it beat when it was in tune. Put it onto my next string. There we are. So I'm not actually touching anything other than trying to show you the gun side of it, or the trigger side of it. Okay, so if I go like that, you can see now. So I didn't actually touch the pegs then. The tuner did it all for me. It's also really handy if you're changing strings, because it has got a manual option as well, but as I said, that's hardcore. Okay, so please remember, you do need to tune your ukuleles regularly. In fact, really every single time you're playing it. Sounds nice. Here we go. sound nice. Tune your ukuleles.